Hey YouTube, Test Just One here. I just thought I'd do a quick video on my two figures that I have finally after 11 months of waiting for my Enterbay Dennis Rodman, which I shouldn't have had to wait that long from a certain company. I won't disclose their name, but 11 months, and pretty much said, can I have my money back, and I'm going to move on and go get it from somewhere else. So just a caution out there to people who are collecting figures and pre-ordering. Just be confident with your supplier and make sure you know everything about them, because there's some ones out there that just don't do the right thing by you. Okay, so 11 months of waiting, then I went and bought it from Australia anyway instead of Malaysia. I finally have my figure, and I want to do a quick comparison video just of the head and basically the body shape. So sit back, relax and enjoy my vid. First of all, I'm going to talk about the Dennis Rodman from Enterbay. Now I have noticed that he has got a bit of a, apart from the sly look, the actual sculpt doesn't look too bad, but in comparison to the Storm Toys head sculpt, I noticed that the lips are more prominent, and I know Dennis Rodman does have quite large lips. So have they emphasised the lips enough for this Dennis Rodman? And head comparison size to the body, I think maybe this one is a little bit out. But what I'll do, I've got the Storm Toys version. Now, as you can see, the lips more prominent, skinnier face, and I've also got the bull's hair paint on. Now with the Storm Toys, of course, you get a variety of hair pieces. I've done a video on my Storm Toys, so I'll put the link below so you can check it out if you haven't seen it already. I actually like this version of the hair better. When I put the two together, you'll probably see what I mean. Now, see how the hair is quite short, whereas the Storm Toys version is quite thick. So I'd have to go back to my videos of Dennis in action, but you can clearly see how the hair raised does enhance the head size. Now with the Enterbay pieces, you get two heads, and now look at the back. The bull's paint is quite large compared to the Enterbay piece, which is quite small. And I think the Storm Toys version, because of their hair, may be a little bit bigger. I have tried the so no, what do you think? Do you think, which one do you like? Which one do you think's better? Which one looks more like Dennis Rodman? To me, I'm sort of leaning more towards the Storm Toys version, but everyone's different, everyone's got a different opinion. So yeah, let me know if you like. So now what I'll do is just go to the bodies and do a comparison body. With the body, I'm just going to do a side profile, front, back, and yeah, and the other side, and just see what's missing and what's there. So okay, let's move on. There you have it. The one on the left is the Storm Toys version, and the one on the right, which is my right, is the Enterbay version. Both identical in height, but as you can see, the muscularity is more prominent in the Storm Toys version. Well, there is a navel tattoo. The Storm Toys version is quite large, whereas the Enterbay version is small. I don't think they felt they had to feature the tattoos that much as on the stomach and on the back as to Storm Toys, because Storm Toys want to display him without his shirt. Now the sort of tattoos are similar, but when you travel down to the forearm, as you can see, they're a little bit different. The skin tones are, well, there's a lot darker on the Enterbay version and lighter, so that's a hard call as well. Again, I'd have to refer to the videos. The only difference is with the hands. The basketball version, the Enterbay one, has the hands tattooed, and the Storm Toys version doesn't, but the fingernails are painted. To the back, as you can see, the tattoos are more prominent on the Storm Toys version, and there is a articulation point for better posing on the Enterbay version, whereas the Storm Toys one doesn't have it. Big difference in muscularity, as you can see, but the shoulder width, Enterbay version is quite large, but the arms aren't fitting into the socket very well, as the Storm Toys does actually fit in a lot better and more flush. And I noticed that the right arm is quite tight on the Enterbay version. Okay, tattoos again. Now I think there's a tattoo on the Storm Toys version hasn't got the forearm piece, which as this right arm has. It doesn't have the complete ring around the bottom of the forearms either, whereas this one does, goes right around. Again, no tattoos on the hands. The legs, well, there's not much to say about the legs. They're both double jointed. One's thinner than the other. The Storm Toys is thinner, and yeah. Okay, you've got the licensing more on the Enterbay one than Storm Toys version, so of course you're going to have the better shoes than the Storm Toys. But yeah, there you go. You decide which is better. Pose wise, they're pretty much the same. With the hands, look, I don't really know, but I'm going to quickly do it. I'm going to remove the Storm Toys version hand, and then I'm going to me, it looks very, very similar. So, if I wanted to dress up the Storm Toys version with the secondary Bulls outfit, I can, or jersey, whatever you want to call it. Now let's put this hand on. Fits. Slightly different colour, but can you notice it? Not really. To tell you the truth, not really, if you really wanted to concentrate on it. So what I'll do is I'll dress up the Storm Toys and the Enterbay figures in their jerseys and apply the basketballer hands to the Storm Toys version, because I don't think he plays with painted fingernails, but I might be wrong again. So that sort of covers the tattooed problem there. So I'm not sure if this version of the Storm Toys is an earlier version where he doesn't have the tattoos on his forearms like this version here. I don't know, I'm not too sure about that, but he definitely has a tattoo on the back of this arm and a tattoo on the back of this arm, the forearms, whereas both forearms don't, but he does have a face on the front of his forearm, and there's one on this one. Okay, so we're just going to quickly dress it up, guys, and yeah, show you the two together and standing side by side. Okay, guys, now I've got them all fitted up. I've got Jordan holding the extra ball that I had with the Jordan. Okay, you decide. You know, this is the Storm Toys on the left, pretty much wearing the same hairpiece, wearing the two jerseys that you get with the Enterbay figure. Also, you get, I've got him, Storm Toys version, wearing the Enterbay shoes as well, with the extra socks you get with it, the white version and the black. Okay, the Storm Toys piece also has got the Enterbay hands fitted, and they do fit on quite well, and the shoes are a little bit tight, but they still fit on. So there you have it. You have two different makes, identical height, their heads. Now this is the thing, which head is a better? My opinion, my honest opinion, I think the Storm Toys head is better, and it suits the basketball player. It looks better. The other head is just a little bit off. It's just, I mean, it still looks great, but it's got some sort of issue. I'm not too sure what it is. A little bit too small, probably around the crown of the head. If it was a little bit thicker and not so close to the head, or the head itself was a little bit thicker, or it probably would have been alright. But their body sizes, you got more of a muscly but narrower shoulder, Dennis Rodman, which I don't think he was really wide in the shoulders, but having a smaller head makes his shoulders look twice the size. There is a little bit of an issue in the right arm. It's a lot tighter than the left, but it's still okay, it still moves. So there you have it. I thought I'd do a little video just to give you a comparison between the two, and you can decide if you are looking at buying it later on down the track. Well, I've given you a comparison video. Also to the right, I have the slightly smiling Dennis Rodman with all his ring attire, and here is the slightly smiling, let's see if I can get this right. So there's the two versions. The second head of the Enterbay on the left, and of course you get three heads with Storm Toys. The other one is more of a dressed up ladies makeup type face. So again, I'll put the link below, and if you wish to watch the Storm Toys collectible video that I did, please by all means watch it. Got him holding the Enterbay trophy, so together they look quite well. I'm happy to have both of them. The reasons being the hands, I needed those hands, and there's a variety of hands I can use for both figures. I can use both sets of outfits. I'm going to display the Storm Toys version, basketball version, with the dressed up Dennis Rodman with his ring attire, and then I have my assault team together. So it's Pippen and Jordan and Dennis all displayed together. I'm looking forward to having Pippen. I can't wait to get it. It completes my NBA collection, that's all I wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. I'm so excited, and having this crazy Storm Toys collectible. I love Storm Toys. I cannot wait to get the Hulkamania Hulk Hogan, also the Tony Jaa from Ong Bak. They're releasing some great stuff. I also love Enterbay, but I thought I'd just throw this video in just to do the comparison, and you can decide what is the coolest. And at least you know the hands fit on, and if you want to get an extra body from Storm Toys because you like that body, you can go ahead and get it, and you can match it with the Enterbay that you already have. Okay, hope this helps you. This video helps you guys. Test Jesse one out. Catch ya.